Hello world, WayofTime here bringing to you another episode of Minecraft Invasion. I am still hurting. Hooray! So, what many people have recommended is that I should try to get the Ring of Regeneration, which requires diamondite crystals, and that needs an atomic reconstructor. Now, atomic reconstructors apparently are very easy to, well, create, so let us make that right now. So atomic reconstructor, I'm sure Atomic Bloom would be happy with this, and that requires a circuit board, which isn't as amazingly easy as I thought it'd be. Actually, it seems like it just requires me to repurpose one of these remotes. Think I will go with the medical airdrop one for now, since that is going to be, well, something that hopefully I'm not going to need in the future. So where are my dang wire cutters? I thought I had them on my person. Wire cutters. Wire cutters. Of course they were in my dang face all this time. So we need this. I think it needed... thank you for doing that. I think it also... why did it... Atomic Reconstructor! Hooray! It needs iron plates and some redstone, which honestly is quite easy at this point in order to make, so I don't know why it even tries. We only have 2 redstone on us right now, though, so I guess we have to speed up this process a bit in order to get the remaining redstone, but honestly not too much of a bother. Eventually this is going to speed up until it has reached its critical mass. Now that might take a while in order to accomplish, so we're just going to have to keep on trucking along with what we have right now. So once I get this done, I'm going to have to start thinking about power as well, because obviously I have many things that require a copious amount of power, and I'm going to need to have quite a few things. And I'm also going to want to think about, well, I'm going to need to document what is here. Let's see, shift left click. That actually worked. So I'm going to document beside me on a pad of paper what goes where. So this one has a red insert. So red equals the furnace. Furnace in. And what is the output of this? The output is green, so furnace out, rather the main line is green, so I don't need to edit this. Now for this, if I left click this, or shift left click, I get insert is brown, so brown is going to be my main macerator. Let's just say macerator, because I'm going to easily recognize what that's going to be. And extract is going to be red. So red extract. Nice red extract. So the extract of this, I'll just say macerator out. Macerator out equals red. It might be a good idea to note the outputs of these, or rather characterize them by the outputs instead of the inputs. It might be a good idea, but whatever. We're not going to worry too much about that at this juncture. Where are my diamonds? My diamonds are all upstairs, and I am a little hungry right now. Man, that is not much whatsoever. So let's put this here, I guess. Redstone mode deactivated, and it does have a nice overlay, which I kind of... ooh, hi. Are you trying to reconstruct me? Okay, right click. Okay, hold redstone torch to toggle. So right now, redstone is set for deactivation. I need my diamonds, and I don't have this keyed up to show the quantity. So we have 32 diamonds. That is good, that is good. Now let's see if I can intuit how to use this. And maybe I should put my bind key to something actually useful. So right click? No, obviously not. Drop in front of it. Maybe the laser will hit it. Yes, okay. So dropping the items in front of it and having the beam hit it does do everything that needs. Now, I think what I want to do is have a lever on this as well, because having this working all the time might drain power. So we'll just go with that. And it's deactivated. Good. So it's not going to drain power right now, which is good. So let us take our diamondite crystals, and we're going to need to combine them for our regeneration ring. We're going to need 4 gas tiers, which... every single time. 4 gas tiers. Gas tiers are made by a sieve with soul sand. Okay, we still have our sieve going, or rather it's not going, but we're going to need to eventually use it. Do we have some gas tiers in our drawers anyways? We have 3 gas tiers. We're going to need 1 more, so that's going to require a soul vial with a few amenities. Here are my soul vials. Let's just go quickly out. Maybe I should have a few of these on my person at all time. And maybe I should routinely check if there's any ender pearls down on the ground, because that might be... oh god. Apparently they have souls. Drones have souls. Confirmed. Bunch of fun stuff down there. So let's get you, Mr. Doggy. Thank you. I can't spam right-click with this. Well, I can spam right-click. I can't hold right-click. Otherwise, it's just going to be a bit of a problem. Okay. Let us make our soul sand quickly now. Quickly. All my sand is upstairs, isn't it? Probably. So let's just do this. And I think, if I remember right, this is how we do it. This is how we do it. Da, da. Okay, there we go. Sieves. Seems to be sieving right now. There we go. Get one of you, one of you. And it's just going to be a temporary rig anyway, so let's get this down. So that was blaze powder. Let's put these on our bars so we can see when it actually gives us what we want. We might actually need to get some more. Did it say 25% chance? 25% chance, so we're going to need to do this a bit more. So let us get that. And be right back. Oh, hang on. Obviously I'm putting this stuff in the wrong place. We found 1 more poppy, which is going to be helpful. And I did find some more soul vials, but apparently it's not necessary because all the stuff was happening behind me and I was an idiot. Yay! I didn't realize that I wasn't picking them up. Because of course I wasn't picking them up. I mean, what type of... Anyways, let us get our regeneration going on again. Nether wart ring, which requires gold and iron. A water bottle, which we have the abilities to produce. Just have to find one of my many bottles, and yes, I can just fill it up quickly there. So our gold's upstairs, which is good. What was the other thing that I needed? Nether wart. Let us check. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put this together. We need glowstone. Seems like I'm double clicking some of the times also. Is glowstone... Don't think I have a dedicated chest for glowstone yet. Actually, do I have any glowstone at all? I don't think I do. I would have sworn I would have had some glowstone by now, but apparently I am out of my gosh darn mind, so let's see the methods to make it. Crusher, 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 crusher. Actual additions, which is not helpful. And... okay, no method that I can see in order to get... oh wait, it was one of the sieves, wasn't it? Let's see. Glowstone? Yes, glowstone! There we go, derp. Ring of Regeneration. Ring of Regeneration, get this. I am missing the ring, which would kind of be helpful in that. And we got this. So, it's now on my body. Do I have to hold it? I have to hold it in order to get regeneration, which is good though. So in order for me to survive a bit, I could just whip this out and present my lovely ring to... bad jokes are bad. So, let's see. There's also the water chestnuts, which I think might be a good source of food. So let's check the uses of this. Obviously, I can just eat this. Culinary Generator will... That might be one use. So obviously that's not the only thing that I can do. Can make veggie bait, which isn't going to be helpful. Garden soup. Some stock and water chestnut seed. So stock is good. If I just take a pot, I can get a bunch of garden soup. So pot is, well, an easy enough herb to create. Oh, talking about something else. Anyways, always seem to have one extra than I need. That's good. Okay, let's put this on me because I'm gonna need those. Maybe I could automate this system a bit. I need some sort of request system. That might be something that I might want to look into. Are there anything... Let's check the terminal also. Satellite terminal. That is not what I was looking for. I was wondering if I could make like some sort of crafting bench terminal. But obviously that's not going to be the case. So let's take one of these and one of these. So we got a bunch of pot with us. And we'll need to make... This makes a lot of stock. So I think that is enough. And we got some garden soup. Good. And this will sate me quite a while. And in fact, I can just continue making this stuff and I will be good. And we can keep all this stuff in here. And we have all this stuff in here. Might want to throw the rocks once again away. I'm not sure where I keep on picking those up. But anyways, we got the Ring of Regeneration, which is the main plus in this. So let us see if there's some other quests that we can do. We might as well go through all the survivalist stuff and just round those up. So 16 dirt is one of the quests. We got 11 dirt. You son of a bitch. Ooh. So much hate right now. So much damn hate. Okay, so he broke my thing, and I hate when people touch my things. It is not good, and it destroyed it. Thankfully, we do have all the blocks in order to recreate this masterpiece. However, that just makes me want to throw rocks everywhere. We're going to need to get the engineering hammer again because of course we do, and we're going to need to set this up. Obviously it wasn't in operation at that time, however the slight still stands. It is a slight annoyance, honestly. Where's my engineering hammer? Do I have it on my person? It's probably staring me right in the face. Let's see. Hammer. Come on, it's hammer time. Not that hammer. I must have placed it somewhere out there. Why is it in here? I guess the real question is, why wouldn't it be in there? So, now that hammer time has passed, we're gonna have to wait for that, obviously, to cook up all of the dirt. Wait, it's... Okay, it's still placing the stuff in. But other than that, we still have the worms for that. Healing salve, we can... Do we have to craft healing salve? Has to craft the given item. So healing salve, I know it's just a bowl and some stuff. So healing salve. Requires just a sapling and 2 seeds. We got the sapling and we got 2 seeds. So we can just combine these quickly enough together and get the quest for the healing salve out of the way. Kind of salivating at the prospect right now. So we'll get that going. We'll throw those in. Obviously, we're not going to need them. Here, have a stare. Oh, we got all those items. So that's the healing salve. We also have the scaling health. Heart jar, hooray. Maybe I should read this. The longer you survive, the more difficult enemies will be. The best way to stay alive is temporarily increase your max health along with them. Health jars can be found in chest. Okay, so put that away. That is that quest done. We still have not managed to make the fur boots, which is kind of surprising. Okay, drones be gone. I can make this now. So drones can be quite a pain to deal with. This single-use item will blast drones in small radius around you, but first you'll need to take one down to discover the technology behind them. Hi, you're dead. In order to do that, I'm going to need to make one of those capacitors, which means that I'm going to need some more quartz. So quartz is one of those things I still haven't found a reliable way to make. Crushed quartz I don't have any of this. I think I have to just hammer down a bunch of stone, and there's a 25% chance that I will get anything out of that. So maybe I should just do that in one of the downstairs areas. Maybe I should do that during the day, or I can do this and be ballsy and not be an idiot. Okay, that was good. That was basically what I needed to do. And I got 19 quartz. I think that is going to be effective. I am going to need to pretty this place up because frankly it is starting to turn out to be very messy. But I am not going to carry about that at all. Yes, I'm not going to carry about it. Okay. Let us go up here. Actually, I mean, doing all these quests is nice and everything, but let me think. I don't have the redstone in order to complete this anyways, so I might as well do that later. So, well, let's do that later. Put this away. Gonna need to get a bunch of this stuff out of the way, but let's get an enchanter going. I need dark steel, diamonds, and a book. Dark steel requires an alloy smelter with obsidian, carbon dust, and iron. Obsidian is actually one of the easier things that I can make. Let us get that off of our obsidian. Obsidian requires just some lava, this water, and the stone barrel. So let's get the stone barrel and make a few things. So that was very helpful. Why wasn't it just placing the water? Do I have to place it on top or something? I might have to. Let me just light this place up. Obviously, it's going to be helpful if I do that. F7 off. I think I'm going to have to think about a more reliable way to do that. Lava, water, on top. On top obviously doesn't work. So we're going to maybe have to make a pit in order for this to be non-stupid. So let's get our non-stupid on here. This is gonna be stupid. Wait, where'd my water go? There we go. So if I put this... What was that about being stupid, Way? I don't think you foresaw that exchange somehow, even though it was staring you in the gosh darn face, you didn't see anything. And there goes the stair. And there, ooh, good thing I caught that, because that would not have been a Happy Valley fun time for me. Okay. Think about a less stupid way to do this, Way. There we go. Both of these have water. That is definitely what I wanted. There. Don't know how much of this I'm gonna need, but I am gonna need some more lava in a bit, so... Maybe there's a way to create lava that I can think of. Let's check the recipe. The recipe of this is just a fluid tank. So I'm thinking this might not be a very renewable method unless there is something... Actually, let's check if we can check the recipe of the fluid. Recipe of this fluid tank. Okay, so unless there's an igneous extruder... I was about to say igneous intruder. That would not have been what I wanted to say, but would have been what I said, definitely. Get out of there. Without an igneous extruder... Is igneous extruder the right one? I keep on thinking it improperly. It might be. I'm just gonna not talk about that because I'm gonna end up being wrong, and being wrong is not gonna be helpful. So Enchanter still needs the dark steel, which needs the carbon dust, which is from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know why I took out 2 at the same time, but whatever. And we'll need to just quickly craft this here. 1, 2, 3. Wonder how much time to... Ooh, this actually takes a lot of energy. 20,000 RF. Ugh. Culinary Generator. Let's look at the Culinary Generator in the meantime. So, Culinary Generator Mach 1, Mach 2, and Mach 3. It's just mocking me right now. That's not bad. Mach 2 requires those, and then octadic capacitor, which is octadic, vibrant alloy. Vibrant alloy, how do I make vibrant alloy? Obviously, that is how you make vibrant alloy. Energetic alloy and ender pearls. So we don't have ender pearls, so that's not going to be too helpful, but we need a bunch of glowstone, gold, dust, and redstone, so that's something we'll have to think about in the future. We're also going to need a bit more food than that, so this actually is a simple... Wait, did it say electrum? It needs electrum coil blocks. So, electrum, how do we make electrum? Obviously, we take gold and silver and alloy smelt them together. Yes, that is how it's normally done, so I don't know why I thought it'd be different. Furnace only mode again, and what did I need? I needed 2 diamonds. 1, 2, good. And I also needed a book, which we're going to need to reap some of our sugarcane in order to do. Actually, sugarcane I have upstairs, derp. Got a lot of sugarcane up here. And a lot of things that are going to need to be finished. I need to make some more of those. Anyway, so sugarcane we have an ample supply. We'll take one of these from the drying rack. We'll make our book and eat it too. Yep. There we go, book. Okay, we got an enchanter. That is good. Now where do we well put it? I could put it up there, but I think... Does this need power? No, it requires a book. I think a written book. Show recipes. So it needs a book and quill, plus a bunch of other stuff, in order to create enchanted books. It might be able to... that's a lot. So Ender IO. Obviously it uses EXP to combine items and a book and quill to create enchanted books. So what's infinity cost? So the recipe for infinity is 1 ender pearl, so I think my last ender pearl, as well as some lapis lazuli. But it doesn't require any energy, at least as far as I can tell. So let us place this somewhere convenient. So here, because that's convenient. And get this out of the way, because obviously... And we'll want to disable this quickly and efficiently. I said... Okay, that no longer works as I expect, so that is very helpful. Good job, Way. You are managing to prove that you can screw up anything if you manage to put your heart in it. There we go. Now that it is unstupefied, we can continue with our endeavors and hopefully not be a lunatic while doing it. So, we needed a book and quill. So, book and quill required just some ink, a book. Well, surprise, surprise. And it needs the quill. Dang it, I always keep on putting away the things that I'm going to need immediately, which is surprising. How much lapis lazuli did we need? 15 lapis lazuli. I know I don't have that. I definitely don't have 15 lapis lazuli. And I don't have the lapis dust. Let's actually see. Crushed lapis, sag mill. Is there any other way? No, I'm gonna have to find lapis lazuli. Okay. We at least have an enchanter down. Might be good if I actually looked bloody ahead to see that I require this in order to continue operating, but I guess that is not going to happen. Ugh. Are you gonna put me out of my misery or something? I see you there. How much does this make? This makes a lot more. Okay, that makes 57 of that. I don't think... I'll think about that later, but, so we're in a bit of a holding pattern right now. Lapis lazuli, I think I can only get those from the airdrops, and not many of the airdrops manage to give it. So I'm going to have to think about getting that. I'm also going to need to construct my base in a non-stupid manner. Maybe I can use this bubbling water for something else. I'm going to also need to hook this up. I think that is something that I can do soon. Clay is also one of those things that I'm going to want here. So that we haven't managed to do nothing, let us set up a system here in order to make it so that we can bring things in here, like such, and have it insert some material. So let's get that. We need to make a filter, which I don't remember if we have that. Do we have a filter anywhere here? Filter, filter, filter. Filter, I know it requires a hopper in order to make, as well as for sand. Not for sand. Basic filter. That's just a backpack filter. Filter. Why am I stalling when I have no bloody idea what to do? I think that kind of answers my question. Let's just, so that we're going to need a lot of filters in the future. I know that for a certain. Yes, I know that for a certain. That is very good English, Way. Very good. You make a stellar argument to show why that you are the boss of this big program, other than the fact that you are pressing record. Anyways, what I want to do is essentially not everything that I want to go into the sag mill, I want to just immediately go to the furnace. One of the main things that I want to go immediately not to the sag mill is the flower pots, which I don't have any more to show, which is not good. No, flower pots are the things I want to input. The things that I want to output is the clay, as well as the carbon dust. The carbon dust, if we check the recipe, it's one of the things that we can make by grinding this up. It's a 5% chance, however, because it's there, we want to extract it immediately from the sag mill when it is constructed. So we got our clay for an example, and we also have our tin plates to show that we're a tin man. I think I made that joke earlier in the season, but whatever, it's not like people have long enough memories, or at least a search history. Why did I put that stuff in there? I don't know. Filter requires, I think, 4 pieces of paper, so ranged like this, with a filter instead of the clay. That might be helpful. Basic item filter, I think I remember seeing that around somewhere, but oh well. So basic item filter, we're going to want to insert in here. This is going to be a whitelist. The whitelist is going to include clay as well as carbon dust, and we'll have it ignore metadata, match, because I think there might be stuff. And we'll want to insert into this chest. Oops, we'll want to take that out and have this as an insert. So inserting to this chest only so far clay and carbon dust, and we want to extract this from the macerator output, which means that we need to extract from the red output. But the key thing is we want stuff to still be able to go into here, which would be kind of helpful because a lot of the stuff from the macerator is going to immediately get smelted, and we need that. However, if we add a priority 1, it'll instead go first here, and then we should be good. And that is actually a very simple setup. So this is kind of like a buffer chest. And if we wanted multiple things in the system to go here using a secondary output, we can just expand the buffer chest so that it is, well, more bufferable. I am very good at English, no one can deny. So I think what I want to do is I'm going to need to build a tower to make a lot of power. I need a tower for power, so I want to expand that quite a bit, because my power my power usage is going to increase dramatically the longer I manage to stay alive here, and I'm going to have to, for a change, plan for the future. Wow. What the heck happened there? I have no clue. It just went boom. It's like it tabbed out or something. So maybe the Culinary Generator is something that I want to look at in the future. Maybe not, but making a tower for the express purpose of power and having a windmill, well, a lot of windmills to make the energy is a good idea. The reason why we want the windmills to be very up high is because obviously they generate a bit more power up there. Well, that's all the time we have for this episode of Minecraft Invasion. If you like what you see, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to future episodes. Hooray! We're gonna need to expand the system. WayofTime here, signing off. Have a wonderful day. Oh. That is disturbing.